You know, it certainly ended up being a week that was beyond our expectations, but met our wildest dreams. So that was what was exciting about it. It was equivalent to 2019. Everybody was here. It was safe, a good safe event. The members were happy, and it was just everything you could ask for.
It was a multi-level, record-breaking week. Thank goodness. I'm just happy that I'm not a judge this year. I've never seen such beautiful airplanes. I've never seen such an array of rare airplanes.
The airplane was sold by Travel Air to Pittsburgh Airways in 1929, and they flew regular passenger service in this airplane, 5 passengers, 2 pilots, for about a year and a half before they couldn't survive during the Depression. The airplane traded hands a few times, spent some time in Cincinnati, Ohio, ended up in Missoula, Montana with the Johnson Flying Service. The airplane that we have, NC-8811 or 8112, is the first airplane to drop smoke jumpers into a live fire. It was a great learning experience for me with the airplane, and I restored several airplanes in the past, but it was usually just myself and maybe one other person. And with this airplane, we were very blessed with the interest in the area that we're at Grimes Airport in Urbana. I mean, it's such a rich aviation community there that we ended up with another staff person and myself and close to 60 volunteers. The reaction that we're getting here at Oshkosh with the airplane is just phenomenal. You know, it's a fairly rare aircraft. From what we can tell, there's 6, maybe 8 of these still flying, kind of scattered throughout the country, some in Alaska and things like that. So it's not every day you get to pull up and see a Travel Air 6000 sitting at an airport. And so just to stand back and watch people's faces as they look around the airplane, it's been great. People really seem to love it.
There are tremendous opportunities here at AirVenture for home builders. If someone thinks they're interested in a home-built aircraft, they can come here and look at all of the different designs on the field. They can attend workshops. The other thing are the forums. You know, we have numerous forums on a wide variety of topics. And a new venue starting in 2019 and continuing this year is what we call Home Builds in Review, where we highlight specific aircraft.
These are the 2 airplanes that we collectively built together. My dad's is the lime green Pitts S1C. It's a scratch build airplane from a set of plans. My airplane is an Ultimate Pitts, the red, white, and blue one. And that airplane was a ground up, frame off restoration and rebuild of a previous flying airplane.
As a kid building model airplanes, I got it in my head that someday I wanted to build my own airplane. It's just a natural, I guess, a step up from model planes to the real plane.
Scratch building an airplane or even restoring an airplane, I mean, that truly embodies the spirit of the Experimental Aircraft Association and what it was founded upon and what Paul Poberezny talked about and what he was doing when he created the EAA. So being able to scratch build an airplane, bring it up here, share it with other home builders, and being able to talk about it and talk about the experience and listen to other people's experiences and what they had to go through to get their airplane built and get it here. You know, that's a really special piece of the EAA and Oshkosh and the whole experience while we're here.
A lot of things I should say that go on here down at the Fun Fly Zone is, first of all, we have airplanes from powered paragliders, which are our backpack type systems and a parachute. We have powered parachutes where you have actually a trike assembly. They fly early in the mornings and later in the evenings. And then our fixed wing side of things. Things like trikes, weight shifts, fixed wing airplanes, ultralights, two-seat aircraft, things of that nature go on. Then at 11 o'clock, we turn it over to rotorcraft. So if you're interested in gyroplanes, rotorcraft, autogyros, this is the place to be to see the action. And then we turn it over to what we call the Twilight Flight Fest, where we have the STOL competition going on, paramotors, and the RC airplanes that are lit up that do things that you can never imagine.
Warbirds this year, as in every year, we have the largest collection of military, ex-military aircraft on display. This is the only place you can see 25 P-51s or 50 T-6s. It's a coming out year. We all missed being here last year, so now we're celebrating the 75+1, and Warbirds is happy to be a part of that.
The Hellcat is a significant reason why the Pacific War was won for the United States. Wildcat, while the pilots did what they could and were successful against the Zero, they were definitely outclassed. So getting feedback from the pilots, Grumman quickly put the Hellcat together, which had more horsepower, more armament for firepower, more armament protection for the pilot, greater maneuverability. In Chino, California, we have a company called Fighter Rebuilders, and there we have a team of people. We have multiple projects going on, but I am very proud of the fact that of the 13 to 14 employees we have, everybody had a hand at some point or another in restoring this airplane. Grumman built a great product in that all of their skins were prepared for saltwater exposure. So the skins on the aircraft didn't show any signs of corrosion. There's maybe 2 small skins that we changed, but if you look behind at the airplane closely, there's some bumps and bruises and nicks and dings, and you know, Evan, I think rightfully so, thought, you know, that's all character of the airplane. So we kept all of those skins on the airplane. It's all original. The systems are really what were overhauled: the fuel system, the oil system, hydraulic system. But the structure of the airplane is original. The engine on the airplane is original for it. The propeller is original. You know, on and on down the line. So it's a very original aircraft.
You know, AirVenture's been around for a long, long time, and while there may have been a setback in not having one last year, we're back. We're very strong. This is going to continue on well into the future.